Alright, welcome back everybody. We're doing this, sorry, another day. Today is, I believe, day 130, if I am not mistaken. Let me check that out. Yeah, so day 130. Yesterday we made pretty good progress. Let me go here for the visualizers. So pretty much what I did was I created this new algorithm state manager where I have an array of the different algorithms that I have implemented. And then I just simply go, okay, so I check on the size of the vector, because this is a vector. Um, Here, this is the vector that actually stores the different algorithms. And so, yeah, you check the size to, check if size is 0, and you initialize the current array. So you initialize the array, and you go and say, okay, this algorithm, it's just gonna loop. In this loop, I had a loop function here, and then I got it inside of the algorithm class, and now it is right here. This is the loop function. Let me zoom this out a little bit. So yeah, pretty much it's just you just handle the keyboard and you just do all of this thing. So you do the short step and you check, read out the screen, and then do it again, do it again, do it again, etc., etc. And today I was thinking, actually, I don't know if this is maybe too loud. Nah, it's fine. I was thinking maybe I could get started on the text that I want to display, so kind of like certain algorithms visualized. So kind of like in these videos where you have, okay, what the hell? Okay, YouTube is being a bit of a dick right now. Okay. So this is what I would like to display. The comparisons, the array accesses, and whatever the time that the algorithm is taking to short and all that. Also the name, current name. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would like. I have no idea how to do this. I did it on the last project, but it didn't really turn out that great. So now I need to work with this game.cpp, maybe. I have no idea. Maybe I have to update it actually. Anyways, here it was. Display the score. I have to. Whoa. So I might see how I can do that. So it might be something like. Um. So what? How can I get this in here? So this is the score, and then it was just to a string the actual thing. Okay. So maybe it could be within the algorithm class. So maybe I can just display it. Score 1, score 2, all these things happening. Alright. So split surface. The thing is, still text with render. Okay. Easiest way to render text using SDO2. How to render text in SDO2. So there were a couple of surface messages. Render text solid white. Open font. So okay, so I have to open my font and do all of these things. Right. So let me just go here. This is the algorithm loop. I'm gonna just do something like, I don't know, int display text. And it's for sure gonna have to take the window. Maybe, I don't know, the render for sure as well. Okay, so then I can come here and say algorithm display text with my very good SPL window. Sorry. Yes, render. Sorry. Zero. Alright, and then I think I do have to install some things, so because I cannot really just go and do DTF init, right? DTF, yeah, no. Init. Okay, so I have to install some dependencies. Great. Okay, so install SDL ETF library. So there were some commands that I think I could use. Maybe they're not available for SDL3 yet. Under SDL3 can when did you come up? Mm, 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 mm. 10 months. This is okay, 10 months ago. Anyway, doesn't really matter. But maybe there's DNF plugin system double. So maybe like I don't know, TTF or something like this. That would be nice. Ah, not with the CO3 TTF. Don't install it from source. Run tools. This would include also the text, right? L3 Fedora packages. Let's take a look at this. If it wants to load, of course. Static test. How do I do this then? Because if I were to use the ones that maybe I do need to include something. Wait. So SDO2 TTF.h. Right. So maybe I need to go in here and say, okay, got all of these things. I need to include SDL3 TTF. There's no such thing as TTF. SDL TTF. No? Yeah, what if I want to use the library on SDL2 TTF? Unknown type name SDL version. So do I need to also add... This is not looking good. What are you talking about? Why are you getting an error here? Okay, so what about SDL itself? DTF? No? SDL text? Maybe? Text? Not text? No? SDL3 TTF? TTF. This is the SDL3. Okay, how can I get you, man? Installation 100 in your preference choice. Alright, let me see how I can do this. To build and use SDL CMake Visual Studio. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I gotta do all this stuff. We'll start by creating a simple product to pick on runs. Oh.c. Yeah, but I have to include it on my... Yeah. Along with this, the other sub-projects in your project. So I do have to add this into my... man? You gotta be kidding me, dude. There's no way. Why does it have to be that complicated? Why can't I just not install a package and just get it, you know? Like... let me ask. How can I spell TTF SDL libraries SDL3? I should have said Fedora. DNF, okay. TTF, that. Please tell me this works. Did you just make this up or what? No way. SL3 depends on free time. Just lied to me. This does not exist. What the hell? SDL3 TTF level? Mission page. SDL3 TTF. Maybe there is something that exists for this. No. Still SDL2 and only added SDL3 RPM recently. I guess the SDL image mixer RPMs will also be upgraded with there. Pressure tune with DNF and the only SDL3 double libraries is SDL3 double. I also tried DNF provides, couldn't find any packages. F41 is still SDL2 and only added SDL3 RPM recently, so yeah. I might have to take a look into it after. So there's no mixer for the audio, and there is no friggin' text. So my only option is I either go into something else, which I don't really want to do, or I just learn how to set this whole thing up, which I might need my free. What if I want to build it on source? How about that? Still TDF C. What is this? The relay this version of customizing needs, etc. etc. So you make. Alright. So I'm gonna have to install that one. Yeah, install. This is free time. Oh. Okay, I already installed. Great. Build CMake that. The attention was to look for the simulation pattern, find the rate and as a source code. Submit with Dodger as a build. Alright, so how do I do this thing? It's to include it along with SDO sub-projects in your projects. Okay. So then I guess I have to install all of these things, right? 7 months ago, 2 years ago. 3.0. Install that MD. Which might be what I'm looking at. To build and use SDLTT. Documentation example. Discord forum announcements list. This library also uses the following free type, ArcBus, Pluto SBJ, Pluto BJ. Alright, so I guess I have to go into this one and see what they got in here. So I could just simply get the source code and get the RNG. What's the difference between this and this? I'm just gonna get this one. Whoa. Crazy difference in size, by the way. Alright, so let's see how this goes. Outputs. Yikes. Okay. So is the L3. Let's see what my main set. So I have to install this whole thing. Or let me just say XCF, XCPF, and then I have the USDL down. Alright, and then I have to do all this, then we get into the source directory. Then you build it, but should I make install? Install the library. You have to build it successfully to install the compile library and head it to the appropriate system directories. So you can compiler and link on sudo make install. Wait, I can do that? Why is there no tutorial on how to do this? Here, maybe I got different installation. You go into the installation and then I have this. Yeah. Start by current civil project to build on run. So my question is, right? Now for a fact I have to do all this. Hopefully I now have SDL3. Right, and then I have all of this stuff right here. Right? So then I can go into the source and I can take a look at it. Right? And I have SDO TTF dots. Okay. And then I have include. Include directory, and then I have SDO TTF. Then I have SDO TTF.h. Great. You know, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, so my question is actually, do I just not, do I simply just not have this one? Let's just not have this one installed. This is not going to, whoops, include SDO. No? Threat timer times version. Whoa, it really does not exist. Crazy. Okay, what do I have? See, I think I do not need this thing. TTF in it now. Alright, so I don't need it. Alright, alright, whoa. So let's see if this works. So I have all of this stuff. I am here. I do have my build directory, right? I don't have my into build. Set it into build. You'll see make that. And then you might have some CMake options you can set to custom GC. Alright, if there are any specific apps you want to enable and see what you can do, the data flag to the CMake computer. Build the library. Once CMake has configured the build, you can compile it and using make. But I guess I don't have to do it here. Right? Make. I can. Damn! Okay. Then afterwards, I can do sudo make install. The audio doesn't work. Oh, wait. Install all of these things. This is great. What the hell? So now technically I could do it or what? Important check. Sudo l projects. Okay, so now I could install this thing. No? So where are you then? SDL3 TTF and install. Yes. Okay. So then in here I could do ETF init. Yes. All right. To say thank you. Boom. Welcome. Out of here. Okay. So now that I have this thing done, I guess I could do the same technically for SDO mixer. Oops. SDO mixer, yes. Should be done the same way, pretty much, right? So if I go into releases, this is a 2.8, so not technically the mixer. Okay, yeah, it is. The latest version of this library is available from GitHub. 2.8.1. Anyways, I'll care about this later. So now I want to take a look at just how I did this thing, which was update game, goals scored, recent game. Right, this one. I did it in a minute. Then I did int font size 74. right? And then I did HDL text color called text color equals, right, this is 255, 255, 255, 255. Type the script. Whoa. This one does not have the. Yeah, it does. Right. Whatever. Back here. Then I'm gonna do TTF font class. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Right here, and then I can do TTF font. Hold font. Right. Font equals TTF open font with a font path dot okay. And I can say if font was equals null, then and I'm gonna just copy this thing. This is a bowl. Game is finished. This game finished. Wait, what? Display score. This is what I want. What's going on? Why do I have text here? And then text here as well. This is the same thing, you know, so. You should find the player identified to the getter. Is the old getter? We don't need to know this. Let's std. Right. The return false. It should be return -1 for example. So then I have to do and say std string. Yeah, str comparisons equals comparisons or std full string. Yeah, hurts. Accesses, get accesses. Alright, and then I'm gonna have, of course, I guess, name equals, yeah, name. Alright, then I have my surface, but I don't want to do a surface, I want to do a render. So then I have surface message. Do you use a render? Render copy. So then you'd have a message, right? Still texture message. Create texture from surface. Huh. I guess this could make sense. So color white. Still surface. So I have my open font size. Like, this is the exact same thing. Right. I have my color, and then I can do shit. I'll have to do the surface, which I don't know if I have. Surface message, which equals PDF render next soft with my font, of course. Let's just start with, I don't know, comparisons, for example. Right, length what? Texture, render text, so TTF render text, so why do you need length? My god. This function is part of SDO TTF, a separate library from SDO. See this, and I have my length as well, size T. So if it's a size T, then I can just say size of person. You know what I mean? And then color it with my text. Color is left. No function to render text solid. What are you talking about? What do you need? And a color, which is what I have. Size out. Font. My font, sorry. My text. Fonts char. Wait, what? Total score. So do I have to do this? Alright. Whatever. And then back to here. I do yell. Sorry again. Texture, which is message, and then SDL create texture from surface with my render, and then surface message. Alright. Then I'm gonna have my rect. Top left of the window screen. Great. Then I can do render copy. Render copy. Use your file declare identifier. Rename SEO render texture. Render text. No much of function for SDL render. So SDL render text. There we go. And then I need the render texture. The rect, and then what the fuck is this? Pointer to the destination rectangle. I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? Message rect. This is my source, which I guess my source should be the render copy. Let's see if the render copy. See if it has the same amount of factors. Yeah, I have my source and then my direction. What's happening here? Render and then message and then no, and I don't know what's going on. But what if I go and this maybe this still persists? Render texture. No, what's in the render texture? Yeah. So what can I not do this then? Does it not accept the no? Or what? Right, yes, message is this as well. My surface message, yes. This pointer, surface message, also pointer, yes. And then the pointer as well, yes. Because if I say render copy, I don't have it. This guy says use a button clear identifier. So render copy rename is the render text. But then wait, maybe I'm not using the correct. Okay. SDL render texture. CO3 is still render.h. Yes. Render texture. I have my window. I have my render. I have my texture as well. You know, and then I can say no to this. Copy a portion of the texture to the render target at sub-pixel precision. Okay. Then what are you complaining about? No massive function call to SDL render texture. Wait, I can do this? That's crazy. And then render VX is the one that I used. But why though? Why are you not letting me use this one? This is the exact same thing, maybe because you're it should work as well. Maybe I need to do this because they are floats. I have no idea. No. I don't know what you want from me, man. Right. This is keep going. And I do have the old names. What the hell is this? And I do have my render. Yes. Right, you're going down here. Text sending, not HP. Nope. And then ZL3 render. Which is already included. I have no idea why this is not working. Let's just keep going with this render copy and then I can define the surface and destroy the texture. Rename destroy surface. What? Yo, what's going on? This DL. Did I copy this wrong or something? I don't know. SDL destroy texture. SDL destroy texture. How about this one? On the render. Oh, yes. And the parameter is the texture itself, yes. Why are you not working as you're supposed to be working? You know, render. I have no idea why this is not working. Both to destroy the texture. Do I have any library that is just texture? Shouldn't, but you know, maybe. SDL3, SDL3. Yeah, it's SDL3 texture. SDL texture, texture. Not texture, right? Render.h. I've already included this one and it's not doing anything. Are you sure it's on this one? Destroy texture. What is the old destroy texture? And then it is a pointer to the texture that you want to destroy. Which in my case is a surface message. And the surface message is a pointer. So it's just yapping nonsense, this thing. And this one works as well. Message rect. Still rect. much in function. I don't know why it's saying that. It should work just fine. Did your window open? Is it color blue? Not serve a function, but isn't to integrate. Ba-bam. Too much process TTF. Okay, let's see if this one is any different. So you create a texture from surface. Yes. Okay. Then I have, what is this? In-text width, in-text height. And then I create a rectangle as well. And then what do you do exactly to get this thing working? Get text and write, and then you do render copy, which does not exist anymore. Okay, but then you do this as well. You do SDL render prep, and then you destroy the texture. Yes, destroyed render. Of course, it's not going to compile. SDL rect. Cannot compare SDL rect to const SDL f rect. Just maybe that's what it has to be. It has to be an SDL. F rect. Whoa. Okay, so this one works now, and then, sorry, what do you say for this? SDL surface. Oh, shit, this is just because so my surface is the surface message. Destroy texture. I'm destroying the texture, which is the message. Okay, I'm very stupid actually, you know? Oh, hey, whoa. Undefined ribbons to TTF in it. So this might be an error to make file, right? What's going on? No. Yeah, the flags that I need for this. Gemini, I'm not down with you. Door. You're welcome. What flags do I need to include in my make file for the compiler will recognize the TTF function? Well, maybe I can get it. Whoa! I can get it out of this one. Make file, and it was. Just added this one. It'll work. Okay. Which is this for 3, and then it works. It does work. Great. Okay, so then I should do something like this. Try this out. On my algorithm state manager, I guess I could do in the loop. I could go and implement this where I do, okay, this first step, and then I do display text with my window, which I don't need for anything. And then, actually, let me check this out because I don't think it does that. But it does not say. Oh. Cannot open search. Whoa. Loading shared libraries. SDL, LibXDL3 cannot open. Okay. Whoa. Make file. What's this? SDL3 ETL. Just adding this thing. I get this. Maybe I have to specify where this thing is, right? Yeah, it is here. Alright. I've updated the comments with information on how to resolve the issue. Sure, like, I'm just gonna say no. Make boom. This is my turn. Please update it, or I don't know if that's how you spell it, but fuck it. Okay. Have all this, right? Echo link incomplete. I don't want to echo shit. I have to add. That's it? That's the only thing you've done, actually. Does that work? Okay, no. It's the library path. Whoa. The most crucial change is the LT flag now. Now it reads LT flags. But what is that? LT flags, LTF flags, LT flags. Run. Better to run for convenience. Okay, dude. Great thing, dude. Great thing, dude. It completely shattered my thing. I do have to put in the. What was it? When I find ribbons to this, I'm just no. I mean, it shouldn't be this one. It should be the. Okay. Perhaps you should add the directory containing SDL. Package SDL through that was not found in the PK except in search path. What if it's just make file? What if it's without the 3? No. Okay. Okay, packages down to the F. Let me put this one actually. Alright, man. Boom, boom, boom. What if I don't have, you know, whatever reason? Hmm. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Installation, if you can find the asset, consider reinstalling the SDL3 development package. Make sure you run sudo-make install. I did run that. Download. Yep. Now I want you to build, and I did. SDL3, here it is. What the hell? Up to date. Okay, hold on. See projects. You have it right here. SDL3. 3TTF wide one. What? SDL3 TTF dot PC. Okay, so now if I did SDL3, what? Okay. Hello? Oh, alright. It's okay. There we go. Yeah, so this is not the package that I want. So instead of this being this, it should be like this. So then I do wait and then make everything works out correctly. Okay, so what if I want to do visual now? Huh, it happens the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Cannot open shared object file on a such file directory. Right, for example, if file shows SDL3 is located in user local lib config, which is in user local lib 64, begins config, then okay. So what if I want to do sport 64? Alright, and then after setting, verify, can now find this. Let's verify this with the correct name. This, okay, can. This command should print the version. It does, right? So, I think I'm gonna get the same thing. Yes. Because there's make run. No rules to target. Make file. Maybe I need to add this in. I don't know. Okay. Business appearance. Start. Okay, then I need to do this one as well, right? Or what? Ba -ba -ba -bum, ba -ba -ba -bum. Make this change permanent, not the export line too, so okay, so what if I do this then? I have to do C. 64, and then I can do source. Alright. This command should print the number of operation. Okay, so okay, still get this anyway. Just go back. Let's finance 5. And if I try to do visual, I get this one. I still feel like some error. Maybe I have to delete the. Should I make install? Done that. There you go. Sorry. Sorry. Example, if I show the library is added to the library path, maybe this is what I have to do. Okay, then local lib 64 is what I had. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? It's not even the file where I want to be. Run. Clean. What are you talking about? Why is this coming in here? Alright then. Just forget this one. Alright, fill to load the font. Alright, well, at least it works. Fonts. Oh, yeah, because I had a font directory, it makes so much sense. Alright, so let's just go and do fonts then. Entry tier fonts, the fonts. And then what I'm gonna do in here is just pretty much, I'm gonna just download this file, download profile, and then I'm gonna go downloads, and then I'm gonna move JetBrains into projects, C projects, profile, fonts. And then fonts, I have to verify over here, there. So now technically for this, then now shorting width, and where is my fill to load the font? Again, right, so why is that? See how, error, STL, error. Too many open files. Alright, so then I have to... What did I do here? I think I did a close one or something like that. Gain.cpp, and then I had... Close the font. Exactly. Alright. That's what I'm talking about. SDL, ETF, font, font. Alright, just thinking SDL, delay, font and those elements, Alright. Where's my text? where is my text? Maybe I don't have to split surface. I don't have to split surface. But then maybe I have to render present before doing that. So destroy the texture and destroying the texture around doing this pretty much. Steal render copy. Is that render width? Use a fun clear identifier, render texture. Render present. Oh yeah, hold on, it's just steal render present. It's render. I get no text. Great. Still getting no text. Fuck. Once an hour? Damn. Right. This is done right here. I want to get the text working. Okay, actually, instead of doing TDF in it every time, I can just do it right here. I could do still TDF.h. Then I can just do a TTF in it. Whoa. And then I can do a TTF. Wait. It's an SDL. Quit. So this does not help, right? I don't really understand why it is not working. Text rendered. That's super efficient, but easy to. Right, this is a part, but it's pretty much just the same thing. Timer, video. Don't have to say anything about this. Yeah, font, still texture section or whatever. I do render text solid, right? Big texture. Use TTF textures, and then you use the render present. Okay, there is something there. Not really what I'm. What is even that? Right, maybe I shouldn't destroy the texture itself. Okay, it doesn't do anything. Okay, so let me just. So I have destroyed the texture. Then I render present. But then what if I do this? Okay. So it is displaying something there. STL render update or something like that. STL render present, not what I want. Geometry coordinates to window clear. Not exactly. You know what I mean? Listed in Ubuntu 16.04 STL. You have to create a surface. Render copy and then you destroy it. But where's my text? Dog. Where is my text? You know what I mean? Just want to have something that looks readable, at least, you know. Algorithm.cppi actually? Algorithm.cppi, yeah. And I have to close the font, alright. So I open this. I don't really know why this is not. An example score is an int, the string gets later and entered somewhere else. Didn't put that on. Render text. Render clear, render copy, render present. Like to burn CPU overhead as suggested by the user note. But why do you actually put the text? You create the text. Render clear, render drop home. Make window and then you render present, you render clear. Maybe I have to clear, I don't know. Yeah. Nothing is happening. Let me just go into again. Say P. Then I'm gonna say, well, I have this function right here, not this one. Oh, visualize array. This one. So let me. Corrected. Drano call had this line. The third argument is the SDL color, not the size of the string. Should be the color. Whoa. Surface comparisons, texture comparison. I have my surface message, and then it says that the third argument is the color. Sure about that, buddy? I don't think that's how it works, but you know. So render text solid. I have my font, I have my size. Do I have to specify the size here? Well, launching function, of course. TTF render text solid. Is it the same? No. The size D. Bytes, no terminated text. Or 0 for no terminated text. The length of the text in bytes or 0 for no terminated text. What if I put 0 here? I don't think that's going to change anything. Okay. Alright. Great texture considered rather surface compare. Surface actions, I don't really want this. just trying this out. Under texture, press and name. Right. What is your render clear, man? I don't see it anywhere. You supposedly call render clear, but I don't really see it anywhere. Render clear before rendering the text mesh. Make sure you are doing this. Query texture. What? Present wait, present like what are you doing? You don't actually clear anything. What are you talking about? No idea what this is. She's not gonna copy it. Okay, so what if this entire thing we got it here. Okay. This let me do free surface, destroy surface. 12 errors. Alright. Where's my whoa. Okay, I understand the reason is I keep that in mind in terms of provision I provide specific to 3. Well, it does not look like it, you know? Font size of text color. It should be color. Maybe I do have to say, okay, it's the size of it's, you know. Nope. Alright, what the hell, man? I have not in this one. Wait. Do you know this DLC? Japan Resident Evil is just a new version. It's my version update was bringing again changes in the modern SD library. Right. Then do this for me. CPP. Let's see if you can help me with this. Do you see any errors on this function? Yes, of course, this is a super shit thing. It doesn't accept the size parameter, it should be, dude, why? Why do you all get it wrong? It's like that, man. You should read the surface, you should check if the surface is no reason we're trying to get rid of the section. You know, I also break the thing. Let's see if I can get an error or something. So, you said if surface methods equals null. I'm gonna go paste it. Fail to create the surface. works at all? Alright, alright, alright. You should free the surface with destroy surface. So you get that one from SDL3, but then you don't say this? Under solid. Shit's crazy. On destroy texture. That's exactly what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Surface message. Destroy surface. Yo, destroy surface. The surface message. This is not gonna change anything, but should free surface with would you like me to grab right there? Yes, please. If was in it. What? Oh, you're doing the exact same thing, man. Name surface. And then all of these things. Name texture and all of these things. I just want something that displays at least one thing, you know? Here's the correct version of your display text. Then you render the texture, you render the texture, all of the things. Right, font, this text. This is the official page of the This is from the official still. Exactly correct. My apologies, of course. I will correct the code. You corrected it? Okay. This was not it. It was this. Okay, length, not the size. So it is just the length. Alright, so comparisons. Oh, don't think this is gonna have any great impact on it. No rendering whatsoever. Why? Why? Can I? Then text off. Do I have to split the surface or I don't know what I have to do. Split the surface, the text surface. But yeah, I don't have a main surface, you know. Nothing. I get nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing on this one. Maybe. Or wait, do I have a display text? I do, but then I'm saying nothing. Alright, yeah. Like that. I just say, I don't know, maybe it's something out here, like, yeah, this is so close to the text. supposed to be rendering the text, but where's my dear text, man? Not seeing any. You know, that's for sure. Okay, so you display the text. Maybe what happens with this inside of the redraw screen. But redraw screen is not really this, you know. I don't know. This happens before anything happens. Okay, so I think it has something to do with that one. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Shit. Then this algorithm. So that one here. Yeah, because I clear the render. So I guess everything just gets the. What if I don't do this? Will this display my text? Nope. So it's just not really doing it. Set render draw copy. Set render rect. I don't know, I have to set the shorter rate. That should be in another place, but you know. How about this? Not set your render 155 255 255. Again, I don't think this is going to have any impact, which it's not. Let's try with the last one. Let's see if this is the one. Say add source algorithm.cpp, and then doing this one here. We call to render present is done in another function. No. 03. Don't get it wrong. They're private, which is wrong. Yeah, you're gonna be saying the same thing. Default set the same thing. One such. On. Whoa. Yes, okay. The string data comparisons, alright. Static cache flow surface message. The width and the I don't use render copy anymore. I'm using it. Still have a few problems. Yikes. Error. Load of funds. TTF getter. Yeah, there's no such thing as that. Static flow correct. I started to get the real width on the surface. Alright, I'm gonna figure out on this one, but I don't think it's gonna change anything. Why do I not have an X here? Whoa. It didn't change it. Like run your text. God damn it, where are you? Show me, bro. So what if I get you right in the middle of the stream? You know, go and say, okay, config. Do you not get config in this one? Alright, 500, and then you're doing, I don't know, 50. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Well, I don't know how to keep going with this one. Next function, but it doesn't work. Smiley face. Alright. Let's submit it. See you guys tomorrow.